My name is Dean Eke. In 2018, rather before 2018, I was actually not feeling fine. Heaviness of heart and a lot of challenges. I didn't know exactly what was wrong with me. To climb a staircase is a problem. I will be palpitating. And you know what it is as a young man. You know, you can't do this for yourself. If you walk small, you become so tired. So that made me to start looking for solutions. Even though I never knew anything, that my heart was so getting bad. Eventually, my boss took me to a hospital in Lekki. What happened is that hospital said, look, we can't handle this. You have to go to India. But on the second thought, the Indian man, the medical personnel there say, oh, there's another hospital I know that can handle your case. We had to go to Euracare, where he directed us. That was in 2018. Going to Euracare gave me so much hope because I met a doctor there, Dr. Tosin Magikodmi, and he talking to me the first time, I felt better because honestly it was looking very ugly then, even though I didn't know exactly the level of the problems I was having. So he placed me on drugs after several tests, you know, to check the status of my heart and all the rest. Then I continued with the medication. He told me to, look, continue with this, but eventually if you don't get better from what we have seen, it means in the nearest future you have to get an ICD, that's a pacemaker. I said okay, and it went well. Euracare is a different kind of hospital. They are not just like the regular hospital. I'm not saying it here for gainsaying. I'm saying it because that was the experience I had. Everything they give details to it. But even when you are to go and take your bed, where you are going to lie down, even when people supposed to be sleeping, you see someone standing by your side awake and tell you that this is the norm. So in that place, I think it's an exceptional place to be. What will get you well is not the medication. It's because of the way they address you. It's because of the way they give you care. It's because of the way they relate with you. What I've learned is what I would like to tell other people. If it is possible, when you have a health challenge, not just the heart, whatever it is, it's better you consult the professionals. Now, when you are feeling heaviness or you have a kind of palpitation or anything, especially when it relates to your heart as the engine house of the body, the best thing is to start looking for solution early enough. And in Euracare, they made me understand that thank God you came early enough and were able to discover one or two things before your situation gets out of hand. So that is the message I have for everyone. In every situation, when you feel sick or you're not, feeling okay, just think of how to access medical help and ask the professionals. Everybody is not a doctor. In fact, every hospital is not a hospital. There are places you go to, you get the right result, but make sure you try to check and know what the problem is ahead of time so it doesn't get out of hand. When the foundation is destroyed, what shall the righteous do?
My name is Babatunde Martins Mensah. What brought me to Euracare was an event that happened which almost went tragic. A heart attack, and I was rushed to the hospital. My experience at Euracare was that they did what they had to do very well. Well, the lesson I learned is that in anything you do, you apply moderation. If you drink, you drink moderately. If you eat moderately. In anything you do in this life, apply moderations. Never ever you go to the extremes. My advice is avoid smoking, drink moderately, and anything you do, always give room for, always accept the fact that there's always a tomorrow. Don't finish everything. Always keep a little something for the morrow.